A round 2 match of the day saw East Perth in action for the first time this season up against the defending premiers in Claremont. They could hardly have drawn a more difficult fixture first up, East Perth, because Claremont, in outstanding form last week, was strong winners over the Demons at Lathlane Park. It was only a 6-day break for the Tigers. They're always going to find this a bit of a pinch, having to back up in such a short period of time. Notwithstanding, Claremont got away to a pretty good start in a game that was very, very hard fought and physical right from the outset. A terrific effort by the Tigers to set up an early goal, and Foster finished off some good play for Claremont. East Perth never terribly far away. They stayed in the contest throughout. Some brilliance through Jared Oakley-Nichols in a purple patch in which he kicked 2 goals in the first quarter, kept them well and truly in touch and gave them plenty of impetus to go forward. The Tigers, however, always seemed to have the answers. Any goal kicked by East Perth was quickly responded to by the Tigers. And you can see there a centering pass by an unselfish Byron Shammer just sat out beautifully for Trinity Handley, who kicked another one for the Tigers. It was very, very close throughout. In fact, Claremont led by 11 points at quarter time, and the margin stretched out to 19 points at half time. But it was eventually Crozier who broke the deadlock, kicking a goal from 15 metres out, a young man who's on the Fremantle Dockers list and certainly has some potential. The second half really became a battle of wills, but a 19-point buffer at half-time was quickly stretched to 30 points at three-quarter time as the Tigers, with that extra little bit of class in their numbers, opened up what looked like a match-winning lead. However, East Perth would not let go. A tremendous amount of will and spirit, courage and commitment kept them in the contest, despite brilliance of Ian Richardson, who was probably the player of the match, kicking one of his 4 goals. East Perth would not say die. And Richardson, again from long range, kept on peppering away for East Perth. There was nothing that he couldn't do. But what they didn't count on was East Perth. East Perth, such spirited teammanship, and Josh Smith kicking one of the goals of the match from a very oblique angle kept them right into it. They battled it out until the very end and got to within 4 points. In an absolutely heart-stopping final few minutes, Payne kicked a goal for East Perth that got them to the win, 1 kick of the Tigers. Unfortunately, they were beaten to it by the siren. So there is the way the game unfolded, with Claremont 11-point leaders at quarter time, 19 at half time. They led by 5 goals at three-quarter time, and then the Royals came home strongly but fell just 4 points short. The margin, 4 points in the end. Well, next week we travel back to Medibank Stadium. East Perth again, this time at home to West Perth, an old-fashioned Perth derby. It's our round 3 match of the day, and we are on air live at 2 p.m.